Hello everyone, my name is Yusuf Edwards and welcome to part 48 of the Abigail and Margaret Film School. Let us begin. So Abigail was in the shower, getting ready for the job, getting ready to teach the people how to make movies after the rebuild of the film school. She was heavily excited seeing how the school burned down and also the cold that she had a couple weeks or a couple days before. And so she was really insanely excited for all of this. So she gets in the shower, she washes up, everything is going wonderfully. She is singing in the shower, and after that she gets out. Then she, of course, goes back into her bedroom with the towel on. She then dries off. Then she goes back into the bathroom, puts the towel back on the rack, and of course goes back into the bedroom and begins getting dressed. So she gets dressed. She begins walking to the kitchen to get herself a breakfast sandwich. She opens up the fridge and she, of course, makes some eggs. She then grabs she both grabs the bread. She then grabs 2 pieces of the bread. Then she goes back into the refrigerator, grabs 2 cheeses and of course. She goes further into the refrigerator, grabs the sausages, then she goes to a cabinet, she grabs a knife, and she grabs a knife, and begins cutting the sausages. She then puts it on she then puts the cheese together. She then throws the sandwich in it. She then puts it on the sandwich. Then she puts the sausage there as well. She grabs the sandwich, puts it on the pan or the toaster oven so it can grill. After that, she begins waiting for a while. After that, she begins taking the sandwich out, the grilled cheese, sausage, egg, and cheese sandwich out of the oven. Then, after that, she begins eating it. Everything is wonderful. After she eats her sandwich, she goes to she eats all of it. Then she leaves the kitchen, goes to she goes to the living room and begins to watch television on the TV. She begins watching TV in the living room. Then, after a couple of minutes of watching the news, she's ready to go. So she grabs her coat. She opens up the door after she puts it on, of course, and she leaves. She leaves the house. After that, she gets in her car. She puts the keys in the ignition, but not before buckling her seatbelt. She begins to take deep breaths, and she leaves the apartment. Well, and then she leaves her house. She is beginning to drive to the film school. The new and improved film school, by the way. She pulls up there, and she just immediately walks in. Everybody arrives before her, especially Margaret, her wife, who is a little bit upset that she's a little bit late. But she makes it up to her the best she can by kissing her on the cheek. And they begin the first lesson of the school year. After that, they are continuing teaching the people how to make movies and to the best of their ability. And they are doing quite well at that so far. And just like that, the school day is over. It is now time to go home. So that's exactly what the students and the teacher, well, two teachers do. They get in their cars actually they wait. Well, yes, they wait until the parents come or the caretakers come to pick them up. Some kids and some adults, too, are at this film school. She gets in her car, and as the parents are pulling up beside each other and her and Margaret, Abigail begins to drive home. When all of a sudden, a car just hits them really, really hard. They are now in a car accident. The parents immediately call 911, and the ambulance come immediately after. Abigail and Margaret are now injured. And immediately she knew who it was. It was Beatrice. And as they are being carted away in the ambulance, Abigail thinks to herself, "It is them, isn't it? I know it. It's them. They caused this. This is their MO. This is the MO, man. Of course it's them. Of course it's them. Those bastards," she says to herself. And after that, the ambulance closes the door, and she is about to go to the hospital. After that, she makes it to the hospital, or they make it to the hospital, And it's sad for her to be in this position. And Margaret is not doing much better herself. She is in the same hospital as her wife, Abigail, is. And she is about to cry, knowing what Abigail knew before, knowing what Abigail knows. She says to her, but actually she doesn't say anything because she's in the other room. But she says to herself, it is them, isn't it? It is Beatrice and the princess who did this to us. And that was it. To be continued. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, leave a like, subscribe to my channel, leave a comment down below telling me what you like about the video or hate about the video, and I will see you wonderful people next time. Bye bye for now.